Well, hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're going to do some hip opening type exercises. I don't know about you, but I have very tight hips and I have pain in my sciatica. And the exercises and poses that I am going to do today is going to help to alleviate pain and help to loosen up and stretch out your tight hips. And so if you are suffering from sciatica or tight hips and you need to do some beneficial hip opening exercises, then you've come to the right place. And so let's get on the mat. From a seated position on the mat, we're going to move into our first pose, child's pose. We will get on all fours with our knees hip width apart and our toes pressed together. We'll hinge back down over our heels, spreading our arms wide in front of us and lengthening your spine. Breathe in and breathe out and really enjoy that stretch and melt into the pose. And then we will slowly come up out of that pose and go into our next pose, which is pigeon pose. You're going to take your right ankle and place it under your left hip and breathe in and breathe out and really feel that stretch. This is a wonderful stretch for opening up your hips and helping with sciatica. And then we will get situated on the other side. We're going to slowly put our left ankle under our right hip. Breathe in and breathe out and enjoy the stretch. Really feeling that release in your hips. And then we will slowly come out of that pose and get ready for our side lunge. We'll take our right leg out to the side with our foot flexed, really feeling that stretch all in your inner thigh. Hold the stretch, breathe in and breathe out. And then we will get situated on the mat for the other side. We're going to stretch our left leg out and flex our toes and really feel that in your inner thigh. It is a wonderful release and a wonderful hip opener. Breathe in and breathe out. We will slowly come out of that and go straight into our garland pose. We will squat with our knees spread apart and using your elbows to push on your knees, keeping a straight spine. Breathe in and breathe out and hold that pose and really feel that stretch in your inner thighs. And then we will come out of that pose and go into our next pose, hero. We're going to sit back between our legs, really feeling that in your quads. Breathe in and breathe out and enjoy that stretch. And then we're going to slowly rise up out of that pose and get situated for our next pose. We're going to lie on our back on the mat and we're going to put our fingers near the heels of our feet, and then we will ground our feet into the mat and raise our hips up towards the ceiling and then come down, breathe in and breathe out, and then ground your heels and elevate your hips up towards the ceiling, squeezing your glutes. Breathe in and breathe out, and then slowly come out of that, one vertebrae at a time. Breathe in, breathe out, and then rise up again, rising your hips up towards the ceiling, feeling the weight in your shoulder blades. Come down out of that, one vertebra at a time. And now we will pull our knees into our chest, releasing our lower back. Breathe in and breathe out and come out of that. We'll go into our supine pigeon. You're going to put your left ankle over your right knee and pull into your chest, really feeling that stretch in your hips. And this is a wonderful hip opener. Breathe in and breathe out and come out of it. And we'll get situated on the mat for our other side. We're going to take our right ankle over our left knee and pull our left knee up into our chest. Breathe in and breathe out and hold that stretch. Really feeling that in your hips and in your back. It is a wonderful stretch for sciatica and a wonderful hip opener. And we'll slowly come up out of that. And just lie on the mat, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth, and breathing through your diaphragm and relaxing your nervous system. And now we'll get situated on the mat for our next pose, boat pose. This is wonderful for your core. You're going to rise your legs up, keeping your back as straight as you can, and really feel that in your abs. And breathe in and breathe out and hold that pose. And we'll slowly come out of that pose into our next pose, which is a hamstring stretch. We're going to interlace our hands around our shin or our ankle. You can flex and point your toe and pull it in towards you, really feeling a stretch in your hamstrings. And breathe in and breathe out and just hold that stretch. And we'll slowly come out of it and get situated for the other side. You're going to interlace your hands behind your ankle or your shin, and you're going to point and flex your toe, pulling your leg in towards your chest, feeling that stretch in your hamstrings, and just hold the pose and breathe in and breathe out. Then we will slowly come out of it and get situated on the mat, ready for our wide seated forward bend. We're going to spread our legs apart in a V, and then we will raise our arms and turn towards our ankle with the opposite arm, really feeling that stretch in your inner thigh. That is a wonderful hip opener, and it is a wonderful spinal twist. Breathe in and breathe out and hold the stretch, and then we will come up out of it. Elongate your spine and turn and twist with the opposite hand on the opposite leg, really feeling that stretch in your inner thigh. Breathe in and breathe out and hold the stretch. And then we will come up out of that pose and get situated on the mat in a seated position with our spine elongated. We're going to do a seated forward bend. We're going to hinge over our legs, grabbing our ankles or our shins, and only stretch as far as what is comfortable for you, and enjoy that stretch in your lower spine. And breathe in and breathe out. We will slowly come up out of that stretch. And we'll get situated on the mat for some more inner thigh work. We're going to bring the soles of our feet together. We're going to use our elbows to push our knees apart and stretching and feeling that in your inner thigh. And you can round forward, or you can just sit in a rounded position, just pressing on your knees, pressing them down towards the floor, feeling that stretch all in your hips and in your inner thighs. And now we're going to go into our fire log. We're going to place one ankle over the other leg, and then we'll hinge forward, breathe in and breathe out, and just round over your legs, feeling that release in your hips and in your lower back. Breathe in and breathe out. And then slowly come up out of that with a straight spine. We're going to switch our legs with the opposite legs, and then we're going to round forward over our legs, really feeling that stretch and just holding the pose. Breathe in and breathe out, and enjoy the release in your hips and in your back. And just melt into the pose and holding as long as you need to. Breathe in and breathe out. And we will come out of that, and we're going to do a wonderful stretch for your hips. You're going to use a block or a pillow or whatever you have, and you're going to place it underneath your sit bones with your legs hip width apart and your palms facing the ceiling. Take a deep breath in and breathe out, and really enjoy that stretch in your hips and in your lower back. And just allow your hips and your body to just melt into the block. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth, and really relaxing your nervous system. And this is also a wonderful pelvic floor exercise to help with your pelvic floor muscles and to help release them. And now we're going to take the block out from under our hips, and we're going to get ready for another wonderful pelvic floor exercise and hip opener. It's called Happy Baby. We're going to grab the soles of our feet and rock back and forth. Then you can bring your feet up towards your head, or you can bring them back down. Only do what is comfortable for you. And you can bring the soles of your feet together and rock back and forth, and releasing your hips. Breathing in and breathing out, and really enjoying that stretch all in your hips and in your pelvic floor. Really enjoy that release that you feel in your hips. And then we will slowly come out of that and get ready for our next pose, which is windshield wipers. We're going to pull our knees into our chest and release our lower back. And then we will come down on the mat with our legs straight. And then we're going to rock our knees from side to side, really feeling that release in your hips and in your sciatica. And we'll do it. We'll reverse our hips from side to side, really feeling that release and enjoying that stretch in your hips. Breathe in and breathe out. And we'll just continue rocking our knees back and forth from side to side, and holding and really feeling that stretch. And we'll do it one more time, and then we'll get ready for our next pose, lying flat on your back on the mat. with our feet hip width apart and our arms and our palms up to the ceiling. We're going to take a deep breath in and breathe out and relax all the muscles in your body that you worked so hard, and think of all the wonderful things that you have in your life that you have to be grateful for today, and just enjoy the relaxation. Let your body just melt into the mat. And you can stay there as long as you need to. I'm so happy that you were able to join me today, and I really, really hope that this video and this workout has helped you, and it has helped you to release the pain in your pelvic floor and in your hips and in those tight areas in your body. And so if you enjoyed my video and you want to be notified for more, please subscribe. And I want to thank you for joining me in this workout. And I hope you have a wonderful week and a wonderful day. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now, my friends.